So, oh, you know what? I always do this. I, Hi, everyone. We are live right now. I know I am so late today. Literally just starting, Manuel. You didn't miss anything. Yes. So we have a couple people in house. So if I'm excited because we have some cold callers, brand new, fresh meat today. What I'm gonna go through, water. Yeah, that's good. What I'm going to go today on this call, we're going to go through what to say for direct to seller. And then we're also going to do direct to agent. So we're going to go through 2 scripts today. And then we're just going to hop on the phone. And if you guys need anything else, let me know. So the first one is going to be direct to seller. You guys have the script in front of you. And we're just going to walk through it. And for anybody online, how do I get this to you? I don't know. Present, share screen. Can I do? No, because it has to be window. I think I can do it this way. Add. Oh no, you can't see it. You have the direct to seller one? Yours?
Here, I'll
No, yeah, can you make a you want to do a copy and then the okay, you shredding all of that? Oh, do you have a list for direct to seller?
This would have been it. That's the one that you sent me.
Yeah. Why are you shredding it?
Because are you able to figure it out?
No.
I didn't.
You know?
Yeah,
okay.
No, that's what I'm shredding it because I'm making one where
You're making a new one. Oh, okay. You are making a new one though.
Yeah. No,
Sorry. I was like, why are you shredding it?
I'm gonna call from our palm.
I was like, what happened? Okay, so I'm gonna go through the script for direct to seller. If you guys want the script, reach out to me on my Instagram DM, Claire Ann Investor on Instagram. Jesus, why is this okay, so the first one is direct to seller. So we're doing this script right here. It says, hi, seller name. This is your name. Calling. How are you doing? So basic stuff. Hi, Carlos. This is Claire calling. How are you doing? And they're going to say, great. The reason they're going to say, how are you doing? And then you're going to say, great. The reason I'm calling, I saw you tried to sell and the realtor couldn't get it done for you. Wanted to see if you were still trying to sell or if that ship has sailed. I almost said sold for some reason. So in this sentence, you're looking at a couple things. Number one is that I saw that you tried to sell. So we're calling off of an expired listing typically. So this wouldn't work for like a low equity deal, which I think that list might be. I don't think that's an expired. I told Manuel to pull an expired listing. So I don't know if that's what it is. I got to ask him. Okay, so we tried to sell it. And you always, expired listings are good because then you have they were in a selling mode. So to be able to go and actually have something that's already kind of a warm lead a little bit that was looking to sell in the first place. So then, based off their answer, you say, okay, well, if you're still looking to sell, can I talk to you for a couple minutes and see if we can do this deal? Great. Make sure you pause for the responses, because a lot of time when you don't pause and you're like hearing them out, they know that you're not actively listening to them. So making sure that when you ask a question that you are getting their response, because a lot of the time it's not like that. And so great. So I'm going to get you to our team to review this property. First, I want to make sure we don't create a similar offer that doesn't work for you. When your realtor showed you these offers, what was the main thing that you didn't like on those? And that is super important. That's like probably the number one thing is, what was the main thing that you didn't like that your agent didn't do, essentially? A lot of the time they're going to say, oh, well, I couldn't get the price that I wanted because you have a real estate agent involved and you have to pay commissions. That's number one, right? That's the main thing typically. And then based off of the response, okay, and if you had accepted that offer, what would have happened? So this is all here. You're asking them questions. You guys kind of, okay, now some people we speak. Okay, so a lot of the time, this script is really based off of like seller financing, sub two. So after you kind of figure out what is going on with the property, after you figure out why they didn't want to, why they put it on the market and they couldn't sell it, after all that, you kind of get through all of like the main reason why they couldn't, sell the property. Maybe it did get under contract and it fell out of contract. Maybe they had it where it was listed and they couldn't get their price for it, and by the time they take out the commissions, the closing costs, it just wasn't worth it anymore. And so now some people we speak with didn't accept offers because it didn't cover the mortgage. So now we're looking for why it didn't, right? Because we're typically looking for the low equity deals, or just didn't put enough cash in their pocket. Was anything like that happening, or was there something else bothering you? This is the most critical, to me, this is the most critical question to get answered, because a lot of it might be that it didn't cover their mortgage and they would have to come out of pocket. Got it. So if blank was mitigated, would you still want to move forward? So you have to find their pain point. That's number one. I see. Well, just curious, what even had you considering selling in the first place? Okay. Well, I'm going to get this sent off to my manager to review. What is the best time of day he can talk back to you tomorrow? The only thing that you guys are really trying to do is to set up a time to speak with me, or Manuel can do it probably now. That way we can help you. Unless you guys, don't need my help at all. And you just,
Oh, you're talking to us.
well, kind of. I'm talking to a little bit.
You're talking to us or you're
So that is basically the direct to seller one. So that question was to you guys. So when you guys do this, do you comfortable continuing the conversation, or do you want to pass it off to me or Manuel, or what is your guys' take on that?
I'm comfortable going all the way.
You're comfortable going all the way? Okay, cool. You're comfortable kind of setting up an appointment to talk to them? We got some
That's usually my biggest point, is trying to get set up to an
appointment to actually. Okay, cool. So you guys you guys are like good to go. Like, stop talking, Claire, and let's make some phone calls. Is what he's trying to tell me. You want to pass that on to? Okay, so we got 3 guys here today. We are calling direct to agents. And you guys, do you need help with anything? You guys are good?
I'm just trying to figure out the.
You're still trying to figure.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, well, I was gonna say if you just go through 1 through 4 here, and then from 5 to 9, it's practically all ordered.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And then I just put it all to the side.
Give me.
Okay. Yeah. Because the main thing I'm looking for is the phone number.
Oh, yeah, the phone number. Yeah, it's always there at the end.
Cool. Okay. So every 4, basically.
Yep.
I got you.
Sorry, Claire. It has been one crazy day.
Guys, it's been a crazy day today. I'm so sorry. It's literally been nuts because we have this property deal. Manuel has 20 deals going at once, and we are just like literally trying to keep our heads on straight. I'm literally an hour late to this whole thing. But we were talking, so it's all good. All good in the hood. So I'm gonna call direct to agent. They're calling direct to seller. What do you want to do today? We got a whole. Why don't you guys like talking to agents?
You like talking to agents?
I don't really care.
I don't.
I could.
Manuel, you should do your.
What's the script for talk to agents? I'm curious.
You didn't? Did you take a picture of it?
Yeah, I have it. I sent it to you.
The picture?
Oh, you did. Let me check.
I think that
What do you
you
want?
should do.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna hate me for saying, like, you're gonna really be like, Claire, what the hell? You should do your multifamilies.
I will. I'll do it. I mean, we haven't done
You
it.
have a list of multifamilies.
Yeah, after today's little kind of success, maybe, yeah. Maybe you need to call some more. If we're not
Can
gonna
I
talk
say
about what I
anything
do.
about the 12 unit?
Yeah, yes.
Can I say anything?
Huh?
Can I say anything about it?
Just keep it like
Basic.
we may have a deal.
We
I'm
I-
very close to
are
having
very close to
a
having.
deal on the 12 unit, John. So we went today. So we
Nice.
just
So we have a 12 unit. I had a person on here. We have a 12 unit basically that we are almost under contract on.
Yeah.
We went to go look at it today. I have a buyer lined up. He did not want to sign the $50,000.
yes, I
assignment fee, but I coerced him into it.
What's the cap rate on that?
Almost 8 cap, 8.25.
Is that where we kept it at? With that?
Class B? Class
C, mid rise
Yeah, but
on the east end.
yeah, no, I mean
It's a great
neighborhood,
buy.
Yeah, it actually really is. I mean, the guy that went to go look at it was like, yeah, he wanted it right away.
Oh yeah, the guy who went to go, the buyer went out there today
And
afterwards.
he was like, he quickly wanted it.
Yeah. I think he didn't want to pay the fee though. But I know him. I'm like, you're paying this fee because you've been a headache for me and you're going to pay it. He's like, can I split it with the seller? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't really spoken to the seller about it. Do you think the seller would?
No.
You don't think he would split it?
We managed it. I don't think he would. We got him to drop 200,000.
We did get the seller to drop 200,000 off the purchase very quickly. And then I shot myself in the foot. I'm like, why did we do that so fast?
Hold on, my list.
Is there no Wi-Fi on there?
Yeah.
What's here's the
They can get it for you.
it's KWA CKWA.
Yes, Yankees. Oh, KW.
And that's
Like a video game.
Where's that seller? Direct to seller. So I only make a copy.
Direct to seller, he has it. They called me, but I couldn't answer, and they haven't called back. They called me. Let's do it. They called me, but I couldn't answer, and they haven't called back. I wish they would. I don't know why everyone decides to. Okay, here we go.
Are you talking to yourself yet?
Well, I got like.
Or are you
I'm trying to close this property and it's so freaking annoying. The lender keeps coming back with more and more stuff. All right. This has been on the market. So when I was calling on Saturday, I was completely fumbling over the script every single time.
I don't even think. Well, I try to use the script just to out of courtesy to those guys. But yeah, they go a lot.
George, which one's you gonna hit up so that when we're hitting up the same people?
Oh, Greg. I guess because I figured I just need the address and the phone number. So I was just gonna go all the way unless you wanted me to stop at, I guess, from the beginning to the end for the sellers, direct sellers.
Let's see. One second.
Yeah, I was trying to count how many were per page.
What is going?
Let's see. I think it's it per page.
I think 24. Let's see. But the first one's 24, I think. 25.
Did we go through that whole list that you had with the good numbers that you were using
No.
last week?
Mm-mm.
Or is
Yeah,
that
you
what
do
had?
the first. Well, here you
What?
use,
Or is that the list you have?
4.
1 through 4, okay.
Yeah. I'll do
No, we
5.
haven't. We didn't go through the whole thing.
Hold on, wait a second. No. That's wrong. You do 1.
Can you
pages
print
1
this,
and 2.
Manuel?
Yeah.
The script?
1 and 2, and I'll do 3 and 4.
Okay, sounds fair.
Very unorganized
Oh,
today.
practically just like,
We are.
Gotcha.
We're trying to get it together, guys.
These are expired listings.
Well, one day I have this really set up.
no,
Was it-
I don't think these
Are those expired listings that you got, Manuel?
Which ones?
The ones that direct to seller ones?
What are you gonna be calling them? Are you gonna be calling these?
Do you know what they are?
These are multifamily?
Oh, he's going.
No, important.
Yeah, I'm calling them multifamily people.
Oh, that's a separate list from this then, right?
Yeah.
I'm so confused right now. I'm gonna turn this live stream off in like 5-10 minutes. So
Edit that part out of there.
we have it together, guys.
Actually,
I don't know if that's gonna show up.
It might be expired listing because I pulled up one of them from Zillow and they look pretty recent pictures. So.
I thought you did pull an expired listing.
not this week. I mean, not yesterday. I was supposed to. Hey, come on.
Manuel. My-
Here, hold on.
Okay, I need that printed, please.
Yeah, let me grab it.
Does it show up on your computer though?
You just emailed it to me, right?
Correct.
All right.
I really feel like we need to. What would you guys like to see on the live stream? Just me calling people?
You could, yeah, I'm doing it, yeah. Let me press it.
I need that script though.
Oh, you need the script? You need a copy of it?
Yeah, because I'm gonna call the agents. I need a copy of the script.
Oh, yeah, here.
No, not that script. No, the one that I just sent you.
Oh,
Direct to agent. I need it.
Print it.
I need to print it.
Oh, is this address and there's mailing address on here?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it address and mailing address on here?
I think, yeah, because one of the pages does have the owner's address. And so I'm thinking the first 4 pages are the property in question.
All right, we are gonna start cold calling. I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm gonna do probably like 2 or 3 on here, then cut the stream and keep calling. Do you know how to get a hold of what did
Just gonna double check I have this right.
Okay. Who's gonna be the first one to call? Let's go.
Almost there. Just need to make sure I have this right. I'm pretty sure I do. I just want to make sure.
Bad number.
Do you want it on speaker or just?
No, you can do it however you want. I'm just waiting for my.
You want to put something on the list, Claire, or to as far as like that one if it's not?
Yeah, just cross it out or something. We got one bad number. Yeah.
We still don't know if these are expired listings.
Nope, don't know. Gonna have to ablive a couple words in there.
That's a video of having that experience versus you see a song or something going on. Like, no, sir, I'm actually legally blind. I'm just calling it this. Oh, sorry. No problem.
I love it. I love it.
Learning how to have that tough skin.
You could say, "Hey, it's my first day on the job."
Right.
If you guys don't know what to say, that's like the best line. Like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm just reading from a script. And it's my first day on the job." So I'm about to call agents. I just need my script. Thank you.
We need to come up with our own script.
I like this script.
I think we could do better.
Do you want to do the script? Create the script? Okay. Number 1. Here we go. None of you guys want to call agents.
They're the gatekeepers.
I mean, there's just no reason. There was a guy that we need to bring in the group. That's all he did. Remember, Claire? That's what he said.
Yeah, most of how they're getting their deals is direct to agent.
That is true, though.
They said most of all their deals, and the agents, once you build the relationship with the agents, they will give you deals constantly.
You know why we didn't do expires?
Why?
Because we didn't skip trace it. I had that other list that I didn't finish.
Oh, you were supposed to send it to me, and I was supposed to skip trace it.
No.
Oh.
Neither one of us was.
I thought you said. I don't know.
We decided to use this. I have these.
Are you gonna do multifamilies then?
Yeah, I'm gonna do multifamily.
Okay. Manuel's doing multifamilies.
We split the list.
You guys split the list. Cool. And then I'm doing direct to agent.
Here, this one is the one that I skip traced that I didn't finish. This is the one that I skip traced. Expires.
Those are expired?
Katie and Cypress.
Whatever list you want to call from.
Hey, Mr. Holland, this is George Burgess. I'm a local tax buyer in this area. Just calling in regards to the properties at 294 Western Lane.
Agents never answer.
How many units you want? 11 to 25 or
11 to. Which one that was a 12 unit?
those are like
11 to 25 is good.
those are hot.
There's less competition in the multifamily space.
Yeah, there is.
I always feel like we get hit from the single family space.
All we do, look at this. I barely even.
There it is. I'm trying to fucking find the first name. I'm like, what's the first name on these?
So
All right, next person.
I barely even tapped this, but tapped into this one sheet and a half. I didn't even write.
And we got a deal from it.
Yeah, we got a deal.
We got a 12 unit. It looks promising. It's not under contract yet. Edward. 89 days on market. We got 3 of us in the building today, so we're all cold calling. If you don't know how to pronounce a name, I just like.
Thank you for calling name 2023. We are currently closed.
They gave him. There's an owner's number on here.
Hey, so this is Sports Brothers. How are you doing today?
We got someone on the phone.
I'm fine, man. I'm just seeing if you had a couple minutes available right now. I'm a local cash buyer in the Houston area. Just wanted to see if you're interested in selling one of your properties at this time. All right. All right, no problem. Tisa, you have a great day.
So, do you want to say local cash buyer in the Houston area? I think what we've been saying is what, Manuel?
I'm an investor and developer, but for my multifamily. What we have been saying is here, we have it right here. Here's a script that Claire had me use. And I kind of like it.
I get blamed for everything around here.
No, because you gave it to me. You're like, yeah, I don't like your script. Here, use this.
What if we say we're just interested in? I see. The thing about it is I don't like necessarily cash buyer and.
Here's Claire wrote. Hi, my name is Manuel, and I saw your property at blank. When I was driving through your neighborhood, I'm a real estate investor, and I believe I have a couple of buyers that could be interested in.
But not investor. Don't say investor.
This is what you wrote. Interested in your, but would you be open to
What if you say,
selling your property?
"Hey, I'm an interested buyer for your property."
I guess,
What do you guys think?
How do I buy it? I'd have to buy it with
Who's-
cash, but yeah, I could. I mean, you could be different ways.
Hi, Jason. So
A local investor, it means I'm too high, or low. I'm just
a local investor. Is there a way to say it where it's not investor or cash buyer or?
They tell us to say not investor. It's the weird. Because investor throws people off. Remember in the meeting?
Yeah.
He said use.
I'm just here to talk about your property. Are you?
what are you, a wholesaler? I'm an
Yeah,
investor.
they don't want us to use wholesaler. They don't want us to use
Investor, but what is a better, let's ask the people. What is something that's not wholesaler, not a buyer? What is another name for a representative? But what are you?
At the end of the day, I'm an interested
Yeah.
buyer. But buyer, same thing, just without the cash part. How you gonna buy the property with cash?
Or I might,
I didn't get a chance to talk to my client yet today.
or I might know a couple buyers in the local market.
I'll get back to him. I will give him a call right now.
Did how many deals did you get with the cash buyer stuff?
Okay.
Gotcha. With my teammate at the time, I bought 5 deals,
Okay.
and then by myself, I guess I'm working on 3 deals. But one of them was pretty easy because since I was in the military, it was a veteran friend that needed help. So it was more like being transparent and hide from you.
Yeah.
Property.
Let me talk to my client, see what they're doing.
Well, I'm curious. I mean, say cash buyer and let's see if it works. Hey, you never know. Jason, are you in the Houston market? I don't know if I want a Lake Jackson property. Usually I don't even look at the properties. Usually I just, oh, this one looks juicy. Usually I just call them. Oh, yes, Jason. I know exactly. Sorry. You're right. I know who you are. I'm a little late to the party today. Awesome. Jose.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been.
What the heck, Jason? Can't get no real estate agents on the phone. What's up with you real estate agents?
All right.
Looking at you. Do you answer your phone every time?
No,
Oh my God.
I have to focus on other things.
I feel privileged. You always answer my calls.
He said most of the time his.
You always answer my calls. I feel privileged.
I'll call you back.
Hi, Griffin Realty. This is Terry.
Hi,
Help you?
hi Terry. My name is Claire with Gun Realty. How are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I saw your listing on Paradise Found Drive.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, the reason why I'm calling is I was looking through some of your listings for a rental or an Airbnb and want to see if this was a good candidate at all.
I'm not sure Sterling Lakes allows Airbnbs. It might.
Yeah.
I haven't had a listing there in a while, so I haven't looked into it. But if I were you, I'd call the HOA and verify. And then, I know the rentals are great out there. She didn't have me listed as a rental yet because she's actually had a couple calls on it for sale already because the loan is assumable at 3.1%. That seems to be making a difference with some buyers now.
Yeah, that's definitely a different, because right now, it's like 6%.
Well, 7's the average.
I mean, I just had a investment property go for like 7.5. I wanted to.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's crazy how weird the market is right now. Like, it seems like there's not a lot of listings, but I have more listings now than I do buyers. It's like the buyers are too afraid to buy right now.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's weird.
No,
Weird
yeah,
times.
definitely. So, instead of assuming the loan, have you heard of subject to?
Yes, I've heard of it, but I have never done one.
So it's basically leaving the loan in place and then going on like my entity would buy it essentially on. Does she have a lot of equity in the property?
Probably not. The house was built in 2021.
Okay, so we can basically pay you out as the agent and then just do it as a subject to creative financing type deal.
Where they would get the payments every month?
Yeah, so no, we would start paying for it because we want to do it as a rental. So we would put a tenant in there and take it over and just take over her payments and pay the difference for whatever your fee is. And if there's any equity in the property, it gets paid out during title escrow process. The only thing is that just basically like when going through the title escrow process, the loan, nobody calls the mortgage company. It just changes over the title of it. We can go into detail a little bit more. I don't know if she's even open to that.
I'll bring it up to her. Let me write. I'll just Google what that is. I think I'm vaguely familiar with it, so I think I'll retain the information. Y'all will basically take over the payments.
Yeah.
It'll be reflected on title.
Yes.
And there'll be, I would think, maybe some fewer closing costs involved.
Right. There's closing costs for sure. And then your fee paid out.
Right. And then depending on the equity that's left, they may or may not get some money.
Exactly. Correct.
Okay.
And if you can figure out what the mortgage payment is on it, please.
Sure.
Yeah. That way I can see if it's going to cash flow at all.
All right. I just made a note, and I'll probably talk to her in the morning because she's at work right now, but I'll get back with you tomorrow.
Awesome. I appreciate you. All right. You too. Bye. Y'all, I just got one. Brand new. Built in 2020. Yeah, she's like, the loan is assumable. I was like, why don't we just take over the payments?
Did you see my list?
Yeah, it's assumable.
Is that the one that I sent you?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you print it?
He did.
Oh, cool. I told you.
Okay, this one we need to follow up with. Do you have
Those are like that.
a pen? I got really excited for that. I've never actually had someone to actually like
I told
do.
you that whole list is that.
She was like, "Oh, it's assumable." I was like, "Well, instead of assuming it, why don't we just take over the payments?" I definitely got to follow up with her tomorrow.
You need a pen?
Yeah, yeah.
This whole packet is that.
Follow
So, but she was the agent, right?
tomorrow. Yeah, she was super cool. Man, we are on a roll, Manuel.
Hmm?
We are on a roll. Where is this? Brazoria.
It's in Houston.
No, it's not.
Not
It's in Brazoria County.
Brazoria, Texas. Where's Brazoria, bro?
Texas. That's like Lake Jackson area. Calvin.
Yeah, what's the address?
Brazoria, I thought that was like San Antonio.
No,
Yeah, it
Brazoria.
is.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? Brazoria is Lake Jackson area.
What's
Calvin.
the address?
I know exact. Hold on. Let me mute this for a second. That one I'm actually really interested in.
That whole list is there, Claire. That's what would you look through the pictures.
This was legit.
Arcola, Texas. Where's Arcola? I don't know.
And you guys don't want to call agents.
I handed you a pretty much here.
Guaranteed list. Don't
Yeah.
even. Yeah.
For
I think that's a
Houston.
good rental market.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
it's
right.
right by Siena. Okay.
yes,
Dude, that's a solid spot, isn't it?
Ah, by Sienna Plantation.
Dude, it's built in 2020.
Put a star in it.
This is like gold right here. Built in 2020.
Fire cleared.
No renovations.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
I should know this, but I don't usually come across it that often. So I have a property under contract. There's a repair that is supposed to be done. It's not completely done yet. Close date's next week. Got the agent tell me, hey, buyer's gonna pull out if it's not done by Monday. But part of me is like, well, there's nothing in our amendment that says it has to be done by a certain date as long as it's done before closing.
Yeah.
So if you decide to pull out, if you want to waste, I really want to go back there and say, hey, if you want to pull out,
They sound like they're not.
oh,
Oh,
this is earnest money. Then that's the way I look at it.
he would lose it because they're out of.
He's already out of option, and I don't believe the repairs. It's not like it's written in there. Again, that's something I have to go check with somebody in compliance, but I don't.
That's what I would ask the agent. Hey, dude, just tell me the truth. What's going on? Because there's no reason for you guys to be pulling out if it's closing next week. What's the problem?